What's up, everyone? My name's Dustin. I'm the brain trainer on Instagram, trying to recruit people from all over the world to ropeflow. These are 3 techniques that no one's doing right now. One is called the cat's cradle. That's invented by Coiled Titan on Instagram, Isaac Hernandez. And I came up with 2 other maneuvers that kind of incorporated an isometric using the rope. One's called the zip tie, and one's called the handcuff. Okay, so I want to show you Isaac's maneuver first. It's called the handcuff. Please message me on Instagram or you get my attention if you try any of these, because I've tried to show these to a lot of people. Not a lot of people are interested, so I'm trying to find the right frequency of an audience that's willing to participate and be involved with these unique maneuvers. Okay, so you're just making an X, twisting the rope and popping through. That is the cat's cradle. Okay, so in flow it would just be twisting the rope and popping your hand through. Okay, so you'll see that my hand is through there, and then I'll pop one hand in and pop one hand out to keep the cat's cradle on the other side. Okay, so boom, boom, I'm in with my left, out with my right, out with my left, in with my right. Okay, and so you can get into that underhand or overhand. Isaac does a lot of like behind the back and behind the head stuff with that. I haven't advanced that far with that, but just the feedback of the cat's cradle is pretty sweet. Okay, and now I want to show you the zip tie and the handcuff. So these are essentially reaching across. You're going to do a same side wrap. So this is a same side wrap. See how I'm wrapped on the same side? I'm wrapping the right arm as the right arm comes across. Okay, that's kind of going to be the way you get into the handcuff. And so the handcuff is like that. It's very simple, and it should give you this tight isometric. And within the handcuff, you have this ability to kind of like be this whirling dervish, where that's not the right use of that word, but it gives you this like this kind of like little circle where your hand can turn over. You can get into this underhand and overhand. The overhand version is going to have you reaching across. As the rope comes across the body, it falls into the right hand as the right hand reaches across. Okay, so that's boom, boom. Okay, I'm in a handcuff. I'm in this handcuff, but within the handcuff, I have the ability to sort of turn those wrists over. So that would be the way to get into it on the overhand. On the underhand, if I can remember this really quick, it would be boom, boom. Okay, so I'm gonna stay here on the outside, and that gives me the handcuff as well. Okay, so again, that is going to be an underhand where it puts me in the same. So just getting into this is going to give you a sense of that feedback, but you can get into it from overhand and underhand. And then there's the zip tie, which is essentially the handcuff, but without the ability to turn those hands over in the circle. This creates more of a strict either left on top of the right or right on top of the hand action. Okay, so as I reach across, this is the zip tie. It's boom, boom. See how I don't have that option to go over? It's just a different manipulation of the rope where I'm just zipped in. Well, I can't turn that hand over as easy, but I am in that isometric, and so I can do isometrics, and it just creates this nice form of I like to think of David Weck's philosophy, tensegrity, where it's just this, it creates this like spinal tensegrity where the fascia and the muscles are working to find this harmonious balance with the skeletal system. Okay, so that's the zip tie. It's a little bit different because I can't turn my hands over. It's just zipped. It's a strict static hold versus the handcuff. I can get my hands over, but I'm still in this I'm still in this restricted position. It just has a little bit more liberty. Okay, so please message me if you're able to coordinate any of those. The cat's cradle is very straightforward. I understand that the zip tie and the handcuff are a little trickier, but I'm really interested. If you're a WEC method or rope flow enthusiast, please give these a few sessions of your time to try to learn. Message me. I'm not great with my messaging, but just like keep reaching out to me on Instagram, and I should reach back out. I go through periods where I kind of detach from my DMs, and then periods where I'm very on top of my DMs. So again, cat's cradle, super easy. Just a little X and then pop the hand through. It's very simple. If you have this sense of I have it, and then I'm popping my hand through and I have it. I have it, I have it. Just respect the circle. You pop in and out of the circle, and it gives you that cat's cradle. You can also get into a double cat's cradle. This kind of lets you know that you're in the cat's cradle, like this, like that, you know, so that's kind of looks like an XRP logo. That's kind of cool. But so it's just that, okay? It's just that. And then when you're in a double cat's cradle, I don't want to go down too many rabbit holes, but it gives you a really nice sense of internal torsion, and that can be done by simply getting into the cat's cradle, which is very simple. It just looks confounding at first. So I have one hand through, I have two hands through, and so what ends up happening is I kind of have to learn how to pronate and supinate and really manipulate my hand postures in relation to my weight distribution and just overall core movement to keep it in that position. And I got some really nice releases with all of these, some really nice like lower back and lower spine releases. So I hope someone out there gets some value out of this. Someone out there, I really hope someone out there just gets one of these or all three of these. Please message me, because I think there's some crazy value in it. I would love your insight. If you're an enthusiast and these maneuvers speak to you, I'd love your insight. So again, reach out to me on Instagram. I'm a little bit more responsive on there. And I encourage all of you to create rope flow content. I think there's a true karmic reward when you put this content out there, because if you influence others to do this in a positive way, you're really transforming their life in a really positive way. So don't like scream this from the mountaintops. I think rope flow is a fantastic practice, and just do, even if you don't have these. Thank you for sticking around for this video. Just doing the basics. My favorite basic is the 1, 2, 3 matador, 1, 2, 3, 4 matador. I call it dental hygiene. Just 2 minutes of that will really kind of remove a lot of the unnecessary thoughts and stress that we accumulate over the day, the self-limiting beliefs that are sort of programmed into our minds through cultural pressure and the algorithms and just all this comparison that's out there. I think the rope flow practice really allows you to become a unique, true version of yourself without being too boxed in with the restraints put on us through societal expectations and family expectations, etc., so on and so forth. But strongly believe in this practice, and I believe this is the portal into this wonderful world of flow arts, from contact staff to the clubs to just nunchucks or batons or poi or different flow. Everything is a flow toy. You can pick up everything and it becomes a flow toy at some point. You can pick up this pillow and it's a flow toy. You move around the toy. Everything is a toy. Everything can be flowed with in some sense, or bring value to your feedback loop in some sense by just playing with different objects and moving freely and having fun with them. So if you made it this far, thanks a ton, and message me if you get any of those, and I'll catch you later. I'll see you on Instagram. I might throw up some more videos on here. See ya.